Okay, today we step into this fresh wave of energy, a moment where ideas take flight, curiosity leads the way. The air feels charged with potential for new beginnings. We go in exploration of the new possibilities. So this energy invites us to open our minds, embrace everything that is yet to be discovered. We have the new moon, and it's here to guide us towards change. And this energy invites us to take the first step towards that change. So this is a time to break free from old ways of thinking, challenging a limiting belief, opening up ourselves to opportunity. The energy encourages us to dream big, to focus, to plan, to commit to the ideas that we have in our minds, to commit to the ideas we want to nurture. Whether it's a learning experience, connecting, creating. Today's energy pushes us to embrace the excitement of what is possible. And to take that thought and make it something real. Okay, we'll get more into it in a few minutes, but right now just pull up a chair. Join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery. We will gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, and by the end of our time together, it is my hope that you have the insight or the tools, the knowledge, the wisdom to go forward with the confidence, clarity, love. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here, truly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. I send it right back to you. Welcome to your daily focus, May the 26th, 2025. The 26th energy. The 26th energy is about if we work hard, if we have a plan, if we stick to that plan, if we do it step by step and we're consistent about it, and we have our focus on the end game, we will have successes in our life. But we can't expect it to just happen. The 26th energy is a money energy. 2 plus 6 is an 8. The 8 energy is about us growing our prosperity, growing our abundance, and what abundance means to you. That could be great love in your life. That could be just a beautiful home filled with family. It could be the career choice, the end-all be-all of careers for you. It could be traveling, whatever it might be for you. But it is an 8 energy, and so it is about growing our prosperity. Finding new money streams, new ways of making money. Growing our stature within the community by how we serve. If we look at the daily numerology, it would be a 5 plus an 8 plus a 9, and that gives us a 22. So yes, under our new moon, we also have a 22 energy guiding the way, which is a master number, which is, in my humble opinion, is the strongest number in numerology. Things can happen on a dime. The 22 energy says if you are putting once again, it's like the 26th energy that I was just talking about. It's about putting your focus, your attention, your energy towards what you want to have more of in your life. Better career, more money, happiness, friends, good health, well-being. Do you look in the mirror and say, oh my gosh, I look so rough? Or do you say in the mirror, I look better than yesterday and I'm going to look better even tomorrow? What are you asking for to come into your world? Okay, we self-talk all the time. Sometimes we say it out loud by accident. We go, oops, that was my outside voice. So what are you attracting under 22 energy? You really need to understand what you are actually asking for in your life. If you're looking at the failed relationship, then you're probably going to be attracting a failed relationship again. If you're looking at how you grew from that relationship and what you want to see in your next partner, then chances are that person might arrive in your life. So we have to give it our focus, our attention. We have to be consistent. And under a 22 energy, if you haven't been, then start. Because that gets rewarded too. And if you've had a lot of misfires when you started, maybe you've done it a dozen times and you're still, that's okay. You haven't failed because you haven't given up. So give it another go. Because that counts for something. You grew in those periods, even when you threw in the towel, took a break from it. It's okay. Anyways, I'm going on, and this is going to be long enough because it's a new moon, right? Sun is in Gemini. The moon starts the day actually in Taurus, 1:30 in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. The moon will move into Gemini, and then around 11 o'clock p.m., 11 at night, Eastern Standard Time, the sun and moon will meet in the sky for our Gemini new moon at 6 degrees. So the 6 degrees is about our habits, our behaviors, letting things go. Changing things around in our life. Maybe it's our routine. Maybe we're looking at work more than career, okay? But the work. So the work you do in the world. And you're feeling very positive and upbeat about what you are doing on a 6 energy. You might hate it most of the week, but for some reason that 6 energy comes in and you see the positive attributes of the work you do day in and day out. And so that gives you that feel-good feeling about yourself. It's a beautiful time to say, you know what? I'm going to treat myself by starting to take a walk every day. Or sit in 5 minutes of meditation. Or start journaling again. Okay, new moon in Gemini. And yes, shameless plug, okay? There is a blog about this on my website. So I will leave the link in the description box below. And if you want to know how Gemini, the Gemini new moon that is will impact your life for the next month, just scroll to the end and give it a read because I've broken up the energy for each sign of the zodiac for you. So back to the new moon, new moons. Well, new moon marks the beginning of a new lunar cycle. Okay, so it's a new, fresh energy that comes into our life about every 28 to 30 days. A moment for fresh starts, planting intentions that will grow and manifest over the coming weeks. It's a time to look inward, reflect on what we want to create, and set goals that align with our vision for the future, the steps we want to take, the path we want to take, the person we want to become, the things we want to do. But get creative in the process. Absolutely. This new moon in Gemini emphasizes communication, connection, learning. It pushes us to embrace the freedom to explore new possibilities without any kind of judgment or failure. Can't really fail. That's up to you completely. It's a time to find new ways to connect our thoughts, our ideas. First and foremost with our heart center, to build on that passion, to grow that passion. I mean, follow your heart, okay? Gemini, just Gemini alone is very curious energy. So let your heart be led by curiosity this month. The energy encourages us to take that first step, to create a plan that supports our growth. But we also have to be very mindful under this energy not to be distracted by every new idea that comes our way. So yes, under any new moon, set intentions for growth. Think about areas where we want to expand our knowledge, explore an idea, connect with like-minded individuals. We want to set the kinds of goals that embrace curiosity. And network. Okay, reach out to people. Say yes to that invitation. Better yet, you hand out the invitation to your event, your party, your get together, your fundraiser. The list could go on and on. So we can't run out of ideas. And yes, it needs to be a little bit out of your comfort zone. If you just said, "Oh, Tilly, I'm not that person," then be that person, just for now. See if you like it. Try it on. Join groups that align with your interests. And, new relationships happen all the time under the Gemini energy. Okay. And those new relationships could bring in some very exciting opportunities for us. So, and collaboration is definitely encouraged under this energy. So get ready to expand your horizon. This is the time to be open to new experiences. Challenge yourself to try something that excites you, but it's just a little outside your comfort zone. And yes, under this energy, it's pretty easy to jump from one thing to another without fully committing to anything. And so we really have to watch that. We really have to self-discipline. Because this new moon could just prompt a flood of ideas and plans, and don't get overwhelmed. Don't get distracted by every opportunity that comes your way. Breathe, back it up, write it down, think about it, ponder it. You're not in a race here. There is no rush right now. Focus on just a few key intentions for yourself. And have them in different areas of your life, right? Maybe something about your health and well-being. Maybe something about growing your money. Maybe something about stepping into the next phase of your career. Okay, and then, make little sticky notes for yourself. Okay, remind yourself to nurture them, to give them the energy they need to be successful. They can't do it without you. It's your thought. And Gemini moves quickly. Okay, so we may feel that urge to jump into new projects, to make big changes. So, be mindful. Please be mindful under this energy not to rush into decisions without some sort of reflection. At least count to 10, but I would suggest a little bit longer. The new moon in Gemini is a moment to expand our minds, embrace new ideas, new beginnings, bold ideas. It's a moment to expand our minds and dive into those learning experiences and embrace curiosity without any kinds of limits. This is an energy that says no apology is needed, nor do you need to have permission granted. We're encouraged to explore new perspectives, break free from a limiting thought pattern. I always wear a sweater. Well, let's try a scarf. I always wear black socks. Let's get a theme. What's your favorite animated series? Because you can get socks in just about anything, can't you? What do you like the most? Connect with others in very meaningful ways. I mean, just, lighten up your life a little bit. Add some color to it. And I've accidentally, in the last little bit, so, I got that wreath from my dearest friend. She was, she put it aside, and I said, yes, I'll take it. And it's going to go up on the door, but I haven't got around to getting a nail so I can put it on the door. So I thought I'd hang it up in here right now, bring some color. She also gave me the butterfly pillow. And then I thought I'd go out over my butterfly things. I've got the color going on here. I mean, just add color to your life, because that just automatically raises your vibration, your energy level. Okay, open up those curtains, let the sun shine in, so to speak. Okay, raise your vibration, raise your energy. It is time to start planting the seeds of your intentions. And it's not about your ideas. It's about bringing them into action. It's about doing that first step. And this is the perfect time for a fresh start. So communicate boldly and step out of your comfort zone. This energy is here to guide us towards personal growth, towards success and prosperity. Stay grounded in your desire to learn and connect. Okay? Commit to those seeds that we're planting. They'll grow and they will evolve over time. And with the right intention, we'll see these ideas that we have right now in this moment transform into something very tangible and meaningful in our path ahead. Okay, let's go to the cards. Okay, underlying energy is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups has been showing up over and over and over for us. The Ace of Cups says, yes, you just need to embrace a goal, a desire, a passion. To lose yourself into it a little bit. Let your inner child out. Come alive. Embrace your, it could be a passion or a dream or a desire that you've never even spoken aloud or shared with anybody. You've always kept it a secret because it seems so off the wall, or, that people wouldn't like it, or, there could be 1,001 reasons why. Why not? Why not? If it's calling you, it's there for a reason. Maybe that's just the first step to show you what they do want you to know. But that's the only way they know to get you there. Maybe you don't even go that way. But you thought you were going to go that way. But you don't go that way. You go another way. It just needed to get you to a point so you could see that new path they got for you. So anyways, you ever feel like that? So the Ace of Cups, embracing. This is our underlying energy for the next month. So set some little goals for yourself, but set something big. Or work towards that happily ever after in some form, in some fashion. One part of your life. First card out is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is marriage and proposals. This is about partnerships. This is about coming together and forming a partnership. You've been good friends for, you've known them since grade 7, but all of a sudden you're business partners. How did that happen? Or maybe you just met them yesterday and you're already shaking hands. You're going to get the lawyers involved and check everything out. But this is those partnerships that we already have, to embrace the small moments, even if it's just in your family or with a friend or with your child or with your parent. Okay, treasure those little moments. Okay, we just had a weekend of fireworks going off everywhere, and nobody stood around and waited for the whole fireworks to be over and kind of judged it. And okay, that was a good one. Oh, that was kind of a dud. Maybe they shouldn't use that one next year. Oh, that one was fabulous, right? And then at the end, we cheer everyone. In fact, the first boom, the anticipation rises. Everybody gets to their place, as the pops open, as the Cheeto bag open, as everybody, where's all the kids, right? Do we have any sparklers left? Whatever it might be. Am I dating myself? I don't really see sparklers anymore. This is about celebrating every moment. Here we are standing there and we've got 4 wands in the ground, a little bit of garland up. It looks like something, not the castle we're building, but we can see it. And we've gotten this far. We've made a start. And that is something to celebrate. And we don't celebrate life enough. And I'm kind of getting that in this Gemini moon, that we need to celebrate these little moments of ours. Wheel of Fortune. Now this one hasn't been around in a while, has it? This is about seasons changing. New energy coming in, new chapters to write. This is about going forward and knowing that change, we can't fight it. It's going to happen. So the sooner we get on board with it, the sooner we go with the flow, the happier and the more content we are, because we're not fighting all the time to take that next step. We're actually being almost led in the dance. So the Wheel of Fortune comes in. telling us that there is beautiful energy coming in our life. There are new opportunities opening up to us. We need to be open to allowing our horizons to grow. We need to be open to trying something just a little bit different and a little bit out of our comfort zone. I'm not saying take a giant leap. I'm saying just a little step over the line of something that you are, you just don't do. Maybe you're not the person on the block that ever has anybody else over for dinner or a barbecue or anything. Maybe now is the time to just try it. See what happens. And if it's a flop, you don't have to redo it, but you just might have a hoot. You ever think of that? You just might make close new friends out of people that were basically strangers. Six of Wands. This is not a time to rest. This is a time to go forward towards our successes. We have our paper in our hand. We are fully armored right now. We have all of our armor on, and we're going forward. And you know what? We know we'll be able to do it because you know what? We've had accomplishments in our life before. We know our capabilities. We know our passions. And we know what we can bring to the table if we want to. And this is a time to really step into your passion, your dreams, your goals. Okay, let's get an oracle card. Oh, I don't even have my other deck here. You have to do a Journey of Love card, right? I noticed, was it the last one? The last one was the full moon. And the one before that was the new moon. And we had the same card for both, which I found very incredible. But it was after the fact. I meant to mention it to you guys. I didn't, obviously. Potential gateway. Yeah, potential gateway. The 5 energy. The 5 energy is always all about being in the moment and celebrating happiness and joy and dancing in the street and allowing our creativity to flow. And yes, even getting a little softer and romantic in our world. Potential gateway. I do believe we have reached a potential gateway with this new moon. Embrace this energy. A new course or route is coming into your awareness. It's time to utilize your knowledge and complete the task on hand. As you finish one aspect of your life, begin thinking about what you would like to do next. This is a part of your life's journey. You are constantly shifting and developing. You may feel contentment, fulfillment, and pride because you have accomplished something. There is productivity and reward as a bonus for your efforts. The good fortune you realize is evidence that you are putting sufficient energy into your life's journey to get out of it all you desire. There is productivity and reward as a bonus for your efforts. Please know that. Let me just clear the cards here a little. I didn't do it. I forgot to get the deck out, so. Okay. Get that Gemini New Moon energy going in these cards. $58, beauty. 13 energy. Whatever happens to us on the 13 energy day, we may not appreciate, but we'll look back on it and be so thrilled that it happened to us in our life. Okay, beauty. How many times I've looked in your eyes and sailed away beyond my dreams to a sheltered thought on a quiet beach where the sand is soft as flour. You may never know this place, and someday, when you look in my eyes, I will tell you. To celebrate the divine feminine is to honor her beauty, her endless bounty, and abundant creativity. You are a vehicle of her beauty. This is radiance that has nothing to do with soul-destroying cultural stereotypes based on physical appearances. It is the radiance that comes from feeling beautiful within, of allowing all that you are to shine through you and be witnessed in the world. You are being asked to let the inner beauty become one with your physical self. You don't have to change the way you look to become more of the divine beauty that you already are. You just need to change the way you look at yourself. Behold the divine within you. All I'm thinking right now is, how I use that, what do you say when you look in the mirror thing? You are in the process of healing past wounds about your appearance, your body, your sexuality. You're finding purity in all of yourself and becoming ready to share that with others in a deeper and more open way, without shame or self-criticism. Take your time and fall in love with who you are and what you are. Then you can become not the victim of others' own projected shame, and that's usually what it is when they're nasty to you. They're just insecure about how they look. Trust me. How did we end that? Because I lost my whole train of thought there when I said that. Take your time and fall in love with who you are and what you are, and then you can become not the victim of others, but others' projected shame, but love necessary for the shame of the world to heal. This oracle indicates a significant change in self-perception taking place within you. An ability to love and accept yourself more completely than you've ever before, quite simply because you've grown. And there is more divinity. I read that wrong, I think. The oracle indicates a significant change in self-perception taking place within you. An ability to love and accept yourself more completely than you ever have before, quite simply because you have grown. And there is more divinity awakening in your heart than ever before. The nature of the divine is love, and you are realizing that you don't have to change to be beautiful. So allow this development to grow swiftly and embrace your uniqueness, beloved. You are an exquisite flower in the heavenly garden. And you are. This is a beautiful new moon. The energy leading up was absolutely phenomenal. I know we have some planets moving in a couple of weeks. Haven't really looked too far ahead to see if this is going to continue much longer, but I sure hope it does. Because we can go with the flow. Our creative efforts don't have to go against some kind of brick wall or force, but rather everything has a flow to it. And when we decide to roll up our sleeves and get to work on our passions, our dreams, our desires, our goals, it's much easier under this energy. So take advantage of it, embrace it. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.